Hello, my name is Kimberly Negrete, and I will be doing my topic on why the Olympics should not be held. Do you know that the six colors on the Olympic logo were picked because at least one color is found on each nation's flag? The Olympics are hosted every 4 years, alternating between Summer and Winter Olympics, and are hosted every 2 years. The public often finds this a controversial topic because some people do not wish to continue the games because it's disruptive, and some people wish to continue watching it for their amusement. I am credible for this topic because I am someone who has done my research on this topic and is an Olympics viewer. I am well informed. I believe that the Olympics should not be held at all, or if they were to be held, under certain conditions and circumstances. The solution I think would be best for the people would be to not be held at all because of the dissatisfaction from its community that it causes. Now that I have a possible solution I will continue my standpoint on this topic. The problem that the problem is that the Olympics are a huge problem to the public, specifically the city in which the Olympics are being hosted. The Olympics have been going on for years, and a vast majority of people wish for the games to stop. And however, they continue to host the games. According to the New York Times, the Japan 2020 Olympics were estimated to cost 15.4 billion, while Rio and Athens were unable to afford to host the Olympic because of this exceeding price. The Olympics need to be stopped because if they continue, it's billions of dollars being wasted when they could be used for better things like education or useful infrastructure. Throughout the years, hosting the Olympics has led to negative income for most of its game. In 2008, Beijing Olympics gained 3.6 billion in revenue, while its costs were 40 billion, according to the Council of Foreign Relations. If this isn't stopped now, they will continue to spend money on invasive infrastructure, and the taxes will rise for the people who really need the money, like homeless, won't be valued as much because they have debt to repay. According to Investopedia, creating the arena for the Sydney's arena cost 30 million annually for maintenance. After discussing the problem, I will now introduce the causes for the problem. The cause for this problem is that they bid hosting the Olympics and they create new buildings and such just to host it, to do without the approval of the people who pay taxes and live in the surrounding area. Some people in the surrounding area might not approve the Olympics because of the past of what has happened with fellow countries who have hosted, such as financial problems and tourism problems. According to the Georgetown Journal of International Affairs, the 2022 Olympics lost at least 5 potential host cities due to lack of local support. Now that I have mentioned my causes, I will now introduce my solution. The solution would be to stop hosting the Olympics. However, because people want to continue and find it as a form of entertainment, that likely is not going to happen. So the better solution would be to create a permanent location for the games. Instead of spending billions of dollars each time that we host the Olympics, we should create permanent stadiums in cities that there aren't already built structures to not disrupt the community. To commence this plan, first, instead of using tax money, it will rely on donations from people who wish to donate, and with people gained, it will decide where to build it, either in single or multiple stadiums in each countries. And it will also be built in a place where it isn't causing a problem for the people who already live there. So instead of building it in a town, it would be better to build it in somewhere where they have lots of plot of land, so they have better success. 85% of Olympic venues remain in use from 1896 and are still used by residents, according to the official Olympics website. This will work because it has. For example, in the 2028 games in Los Angeles, they're going to be reusing the stadium for the games. If this solution is adopted, it will be a cut in costs, which will benefit for the residents since they are the ones who are paying tax money to fund the Olympics. They will be used for better things like helping the homeless or perhaps helping the economy by lowering taxes. After explaining my reasoning behind why we shouldn't continue hosting the games, to abolish the Olympics would be the best possible solution towards this problem. However, it is unlikely, so instead, permanent solutions are the way to go. Continuing the Olympics would create massive problems for its residents, such as infrastructure and tourism. Even though it might not be a problem to us now or anyone who to host the Olympics, living in California, eventually it will be a problem for us. So it's best to act now or and abolish or use my proposed plan to stop the problems. Now imagine in a world with Olympics without the Olympics. Let's focus on creating an environment for a more sustainable approach.